Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Amasid and today we're doing another Watcher's Eye gamble, but this one's a little bit different. I actually was given a set of 50 Watcher's Eyes by Redo of Healer, so thank you Redo of Healer for passing over and giving me the chance to ID these. Now, this is a little bit higher stakes. So the last gamble was 25 item level 85 Watcher's Eyes. And 25 item level 85 Watcher's Eyes at the time was just about 50x. Now, today, we've upped that quite a bit. So, as you can see, we have 25 level 85 Watcher's Eyes. These are just about 2.2x each. So, that's roughly 55x, give or take. And we also have 25 item level 86 Uber Elder Watcher's Eyes, which are currently 9x each. Crazy. I honestly don't think I've ever seen Uber Elder Watcher's Eyes that expensive. I feel like they usually are about 6x, but they're currently 9x, a whopping 9x. So that makes the total investment for the gamble over 280x, which is a gigantic gamble. So thank you again, Redo of Healer, for giving us the opportunity to ID these on your behalf. We're going to go through them. This is going to take some time to get through. I'm already prepared to get locked out of PoE trade, or excuse me, locked out of my trade macro and have to go to PoE trade, our faithful PoE trade. So hopefully we can get some good ones here for him. So let's start with the item level 85s, and then we'll move on to the 86s, which are really sort of the big gamble. Now, I wanted to thank Louder2 for suggesting this system. So basically the way the system is going to work is anything that's, we're going to have to probably make a little bit more space here. But we're gonna go like this. So anything that's considered trash is gonna go here with the transmute. That's like, you know, less than an X we'll consider to be trash because you didn't make your money back. Anything in X or more will, excuse me, X to 5X will go in here. 5X to 10X, or 5X to 9X really will go in here, and then anything above 10X will go next to this. So that's how we categorize it, just to keep in mind how much we're really making on these. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So we've got crit chance with Wrath and fire damage is purity of elements. We're just going to check the crit chance with Wrath. So easily off the bat, I'm going to do it like this. That's a trash one. Now we have fizz damage with Pride and burning. So again, just going to be fizz damage with Pride. Another trash one. Not off to a great start. Cast speed while affected by Zealotry and refuse. A lot of purity of elements. A lot of purities. Another trash one. Okay, so not to a good start. So far, again, we need to make 280x back on these. And really, that's going to come down to a combination of either maybe some insane mirror to your Watcher's Eye or a really solid combo of a lot of good Watcher's Eyes. So we've got the Zealotry mod, blind enemies while affected by Grace. So Grace is a tricky mod because you can't really do anything with it. So the consecrated, so this is going to be a bad one, right? 42 chance. I'm going to give it one look, but I do not have high hopes. Yeah, 50C, not good, not good. So far the first 4 have been really terrible. That means we're building up luck towards a good one. Recover 10% of mana when you use foe affected by clarity and energy shield discipline. I mean, I know that you could use something like this in an aura stacker. 4x 4 days ago. How much is just that disc mod alone? Disc mod alone is 2x. Okay, what about the clarity mod alone? So that's going to go in here. We'll call that maybe 3x. We'll call that a 3x mod. So, okay, that helps. I mean, that makes our money back on the individual eye, but we're still definitely down overall. We've got damage conversion with anger and zealotry. And again, thank you guys for providing all the information that you do about the builds that might use certain eyes. I don't know all of them. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know every single build that uses everything. So this is about an X for that. Is an anger build going to use zealotry? Apparently it's about an X, so I'll put that there. So again, I don't know every build that's being used, and I don't know every combo of items, and you guys know more than I do, and I appreciate you mentioning all that stuff. So we've got clarity, recoup this mana, and fire damage and anger. Are you going to be using clarity and anger, really? So the anger mod is 20C alone. How much is it together? 1.5x 9 days ago. I'm going to call this a loss. I think that's probably less than an X. We've got damage leached as energy shield. This feels like a loss, but I'll give it a look. We always give things a shot around here. Okay, it's a loss because haste is another mod. I think it's a 50% mana reserve. Trash. Don't even need to look. A double purity. You're absolutely immune. You're absolutely immune when you have this one in, but I know that's a bad one. I don't have to look. Another one. Wow, we're off to a really bad start. I'm hope maybe we're building up luck for the item level 86 ones when we hit multiple mirror tier Watcher's Eyes. Immune to ignite, bad. Okay, and again, damage leeches energy shield. Didn't we just look at that one? Yeah, no good, no good. Lots of trash ones so far. I might even need to meet a little more room here for the trash ones. Okay, we've got gain fizz as extra lightning, and then the block with discipline. Discipline, another. It's I don't know when. Yeah, this doesn't seem like it'd be useful, but we'll take a quick gander. Nope. Really tough luck. Really tough luck so far. So again, for these Watcher's Eyes, we need to make 55x back. We can kind of break it down 86 by 85, but we have not even come close to making 55x back. A double clarity mod. Damage taken from mana before life and recovering mana when you use a skill. I wonder, that could be good. Let's see, how much is... That mod alone is about 1.52x. There's none. There's none online with this double clarity mod. Let's see if I set this to any. What do we got? 8x 3 days ago. Or a day ago. Man, this might be good. I think this is good. The clarity mods are tricky to me, right? Because I remember the good old days when you had different clarity mods were better. But let's go ahead and say that this is... We'll just put that at... Let's say a comfortable 7x and we'll call it a day. I think 7 or 8x is reasonable for a double clarity mod. We've got another anger mod. And didn't we get this earlier? Yeah, we got it right here. Anger and haste. Not good. We've got regen. Oh, so we got attack damage with pride and vitality regen, but the regen vitality mod is not ideal. Come on. Sometimes it bugs. I mean, I know you guys are always mentioning do Control Shift D, but it really should work. So I don't know why. All right, now we've hit our situation. We got to wait 28 seconds, 23 seconds. I don't think this is gonna be a good one though. I really don't have high hopes for this one. I think that. I remember Pride, again, Pride you need the Impale last for additional hits. I'm going to lower the music slightly. Apologies. Let's go back to this mod. Did I make it in here? Let's do that guy. 30 chaos. What about that one? All right, I've exceeded my rate limit. It's happened. It's happened. I'm pulling up PoE trade. I'm pulling up PoE trade. We're back. Pride. And again, I apologize, but apparently I'm continue to be a bot, and I can't ever get this thing to work when I'm looking up Watcher's Eyes. So it was regenerate percent life per second while affected vitality. Let's take a look. An X. It's like a solid X. So we're still not even close to making up our money. Cast people affected by zealotry. I don't even have to look. This one's going to be bad. Consecrated ground. Effects of consecrated ground you create while affected by zealotry linger for 2 seconds. I don't think that is a good zealotry mod. Again, I always forget there's so many zealotry mods. But let's just take a quick look at that by itself. Yeah, that's a bad zealotry mod, that's for sure. And then what was the other mod we're working with here? It's damage taken while affected by clarity recoup this mana. So let's check out clarity. Damage taken while affected by clarity recoup this mana. Perfect. Let's see what do we got. What Watcher's Eyes are looking like for this. 31C, an absolute miss, kind of as expected. I'm gonna start putting them up here because I think we're gonna run out of space of the bad ones. Bad. Don't even have to look. See, isn't it nice when you get bad ones that you don't even have to look? Dude, so many bad ones. Okay, we've got damage pen while affected by anger. I don't think that this is what you want. Let's see. Damage penetrates while affected by anger. Let's see. Maybe it is. Maybe I'm wrong. Nope, it's not. What was the other mod? Frostbite. Okay, don't even need to look at that one. What do we got? Attack speed with precision and then clarity. So both are kind of like added mods, right? Or added auras, right? Because you can say you can add precision on quite easily. So it was attack speed, and then what was the clarity mod that we were working with here? It was damage taken from mana before life. A little bit of an MOM situation. Damage taken from mana before life. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what we have. 6x. Is this really worth 6x 2 days ago? Am I missing something? How much is... Let's do... there's no... Damn it. Okay, I wish I could just uncheck a mod like you can on normal PoE trade, but I'm locked out of PoE trade. So... that mod alone is not worth anything. you know, you always have to be, you know, careful about Watcher's Eyes, about what you're actually seeing as the price. Damage recouped as mana. I'm wary that this is, oh no, damage taken from mana. Sorry, not recouped. Okay. Okay. Let's not jump to before the conclusion. Damage taken as mana before life. Okay. Let's take a look. What do we got? 1x. Attack speed. I guess. I don't know. People are maybe let's say a comfortable, like, we'll just call it 5x. This could be a total way overpriced, but for the sake of the fact that we're doing so badly so far, I have to give ourselves the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? I just have to. Ooh, pen with hatred and then crit multi precision seems good. Seems real good. Let's do hatred first. And I apologize in advance. This is definitely going to be a longer video, just by nature of identifying Watcher's Eyes and checking them. So I apologize in advance. So that mod alone is worth 1.5x. So that's pretty good. And then you add a little crit multi on top. Sprinkle that in. I think we're working with the spicy meatball here. Let's see. Precision. Crit multi precision. I think this could be a good one. 65x. No. Really? What if I got rid of the hatred, and let's just take a look at the crit multi with precision. I just want to take a look at what we're working with. Not much. 65x seems like a lot, but man, is it? It could be. It could be. It's probably worth a decent amount, but 65x, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Now we have another crit multi precision and a gain extra fizz as lightning wrath. That also seems good. And look, I already saved myself the trouble of having to type in the precision mod. So it was gain as affected by wrath. Okay, let's see what we got. 4x. Okay, I'm comfortable with a 4x evaluation there. I'm comfortable with that. Attack damage affected by precision. I remember this not being super good, and it has again grace. No, not worth anything. Okay, cold damage while affected by hatred, and then vitality. Cold damage while affected by hatred. Cold damage while affected by hatred. How much is that mod worth alone? You know, I really wish I could use my trade macro right about now. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, GGG. Please stop flagging me as a bot. And then it's vitality life hits. I'm unconvinced that vitality life hit is going to be all that good, but life gained. Okay. Let's see what we got. Anything up here? 39x. Absolutely no shot. This is worth 39x. Maybe it is. I don't know. Mods are just all over the place. I don't believe that, because I know that the life hits by itself with vitality is going to be worth nothing, right? Like that's not a mod that people are like, oh, clamoring for this. Okay, it's an X, so maybe I'm slightly off. I'm slightly off. Man, I'll comfortably put this in this pile somewhere between 5 and 10x. But man, I don't know. There's no way, right? There's no way. Okay, let's get to the real money here. This is the meat of this. This is 230x worth of Watcher's Eyes. You know what? I'm actually going to do this a little bit like this. I apologize for the delay, but let's go ahead and split these up into 2 tabs. Easier to tell what we're working with, right? And of course, I realized when I was taking these out, let's go like that. Let's go like that. Let's go like that. Perfect. So let's ID these. These are 230x worth of Watcher's Eyes. These are item level 86. Let's do it. 3 mods now we're working with. We've got crit chance while affected by hatred, determination, and haste. Now the determination haste mods seem pretty useless, but let's pop in the hatred mod. I always hit the X. It's like a default for me for some reason. So it's increased crit chance while affected by hatred. It's not bad, right? It can't be horrible by itself. Yeah, right. That's what I figured, about 4x. But again, this is a 9x Watcher's Eye we just ID'd. We really have to hit it. So hatred, determination, haste. Those are a lot of heavy mana reserve mods. I don't know of anybody who can fit determination, haste, and hatred unless you're maybe an aura stacker or a lot of mana reserve. But this is certainly a 4x Watcher's Eye right there. Okay, now we've got conversion with hatred and clarity. So the haste mod is probably useless. So let's go to the hatred and clarity. Hatred, what was it? It was conversion. Is that a max roll? It's a max roll. I'm gonna kind of now the rolls usually I'm not checking, but For this case, because it's a max roll and it's a conversion stat, I feel like it's kind of important. It's kind of an important roll. So this guy has nothing. It's the only one up. What if I got rid of the roll? Just to get an idea of what we're working with. 10x is only one other one, and ours is a lot better. You take a lot of divines to get there, maybe. What if I turn this puppy to, where's the offline thing? Online only. If I turn this guy to online only. Online only off? Why does this show 0 results? What did I do? God, GGG, please. Trade website. Why can I, what am I doing wrong here? When I turn online only off. Search. What? I hate this website. I hate this website. Okay. Because I can't seem to get the information I need, I'm thinking this is probably a solid 20x. Maybe I'm way off base. It's a bad roll on the mana cost, but I think 20x might be comfortable. Again, we have to make so much back here, so... Wow. This is a fat yikes. That's a fat yikes, Watcher's Eye. I do not know about that one. So Temp Chains, Haste is useless. Taken as cold while affected by Period of Ice is not terrible. And then we have Clarity recouped as mana. Let's check the... So the Clarity recouped as mana is not the good one. We want the one that's taken from mana before life. But let's check it anyway. Recouped as mana. And I mean, I'll check the Purity of Ice one, but man, I think this is a bad one. But you know, listen, I'll be remiss when you guys are telling me, oh my God, he didn't look at the incredibly insane Watcher's Eye, and he said it was worth 30C when it was actually 100x. I can see it. Yeah, okay, but this one I'm right. This one's worth 20 chaos. Okay. We've got Pen with Wrath and Zealotry and Discipline. We've got ES recovery rate. Now, the issue again with 3 mod Watcher's Eyes is that it's going to be really unlikely that you hit a Watcher's Eye with all 3 of those mods on there, right? There's absolutely no way that you... It's like the odds of getting like 3 very specific mods in other Watcher's Eyes is rare. 2 is more common, but 3 is very rare. So we have to be kind of careful with how we evaluate these. So let's see what we got in terms of Wrath. It was Penetrate, wasn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's just check those 2 to start. 20x, a mirror. Well, this is a double pen. 20. So this guy's is just those mods. 20x set it for 5 days. We also get the Discipline. Man, let's just... I'm gonna call this... I'll call this 15x. I'll call it 15x. That's it. I'll call it a W. I could be way off. Again, I could be way off on all these, but I'm hoping you guys let me live. Okay, this one's a bad one. Don't even have to check that one. We've got Cannot Be Blinded with Precision, useless. We've got ES for hit with Discipline, and then gain lightning as... gain phase as lightning. A nearly max roll. Let's check that Wrath roll. Let's check it. What was the other one we're working with? Discipline. I can only really see this working on a singular build. Energy gain for each. So let's search that. Let's search that puppy. 3x. And this guy also has the Clarity recouped his mana, and our other one's useless. So we'll call it a few x. Call it a few x. We've got Zealotry damaging. Is this? I forget. Is this the Malevolence mod you want? I know I mentioned it in the last video, but I can never. There's so many things going on. I think it's no damage over time. Yes, I don't think it's this. This is not the one you want. I don't think. Yeah, it's not terrible, but it's not the one you want. So we have Malevolence and Zealotry. And then the Purity of Fire. Zealotry. Let's see. So this is we seem to get this Zealotry mod quite a bit. This damage one. Increased damage. 1.5x. Okay. So not, again, loss, but not as bad as it could be. Now we have a double... Oh, no. We've got Pen with Zealotry. That seems like the good one, right? That's the guy that mirror one, but he was double Pen. They have Immune to Freeze of Purity of Ice, and then regen 1.3% life while affected by Vitality. Let's check that Zealotry mod, the crit Pen one, by itself first. Let's give that a gander. So that mod by itself is nothing. It's absolutely worthless garbage, and I'm an idiot for even thinking otherwise. So let's look at the Vitality mod with those two, because I'm not even going to look at the other one. The other one, forget what it was even. Yeah, immune to freeze, effective period device. 2x, this guy has got it up for 1 month. He's got that thing up for 1 month and it's still X, so I'm gonna call this trash. Okay, now we have phasing with haste, useless, cold damage, then we have conversion while affected by wrath, and a minimum roll. So you're gonna have to divine this puppy up. The wrath one, I can never remember if it's the wrath or the hatred one that you want, but let's just check the conversion by itself with wrath. Now again, I apologize for the length of the video in advance. Is this right? Yeah, okay, it's nothing. And then, no, okay, I'm just gonna call this trash. We have damage pen while affected by hatred. Now this one was worth, I remember, about 4x. Am I totally off base? Damage pen. Nope, I'm a little bit off, but it's not horrible. And the double determination mod. I am curious about if you have double determination. Hatred, so physical damage reduction and 915 armor. I assume nothing. I don't believe determination is necessarily what you're clamoring for. So it was armor, and then the other one was one of the other ones that I didn't see on the bottom. Determination. It was additional damage reduction. Let's just see how much a double determination mod will sell for. 13x yesterday. 20x 2 hours ago. Okay, maybe this is pretty sick. I mean, it's a good defensive mod, but I mean, and then what if, and then there's obviously not any with hatred. I'll call it good. I'll call it good. And you guys tell me what build this is used for. I can't remember the last time I used determination. I literally can't remember the last time I used it. So you tell me what's good for that. We have grace. We have unaffected by conduit. Okay. Nope. Bad. We have haste. We have, okay, another bad one. Okay, so these ones are like almost total losses on a 9x investment per. That's tough. We've got attack speed and we got purity. No, I don't. I think this is probably bad. I mean, I know the attack speed is bad by itself, but if you tack that on with maybe the fizz damage from his taking his lightning while affected by elements, I still probably think it's not worth it. So, okay, now we have, this is a very defensive Watcher's Eye. Discipline, Vitality, and Clarity. Let's go ahead and, so that Vitality mod was worth an X by itself. That I remember almost for certain. So let's do life gain while hit by Vitality, and then we have Clarity attacks. Clarity attacks. And I'm always very appreciative when you guys tell me how stupid I am in the comments and tell me what's wrong. I will never learn otherwise, right? So this is 9x by itself. Now, what's the other mod? It's Discipline mod. There is no other Discipline mod options. And what's this? This is just ES recovery rate. I'll call this a dub. I'll call this a dub. We'll call it maybe 10-15x, somewhere in there. Okay, we have the determination. We have maximum total recovery per second from ES leech while affected by zealotry, and then we have movement speed with grace. This is kind of a grab bag one, isn't it, huh? Man, I don't even know where to begin with this one. I don't even know where to begin with this one. The zealotry mod by itself is probably quite bad, right? We'll take a quick gander, but I always want to confirm my suspicions, because the worst thing is that it's like an incredible mod. Yeah, it's bad. So I'm not even gonna include the zealotry mod. So determination and grace. I think this is bad. Oh, man. I'm gonna check the grace mod, but I really do think it's not a good Watcher's Eye. Movement speed with grace. 'Cause you're just using Vol grace most of the time, right? Yeah. Okay. I think it's bad. Okay. Purity. Grace. Purity. No. Trash. Gain Arcane Surge with Zealotry and then recover mana when you use a skill while affected by Clarity. Arcane Surge when you create Consecrated Ground while affected by Zealotry. Huh. Then you have damage taken as lightnings and then Clarity. Man, God. We haven't had a double besides that determination in so long. So let's check the other Zealotry mod. It's Gain Arcane Surge. How much is that guy by itself? That's a 10C mod right there. I think it's bad. Oh man, let's check the clarity. Let's check the clarity, but I don't have high hopes for this one either. I feel like this is a fat dub. Excuse me, a fat L, not dub. Percent chance to recover. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I think this is an L. That one's an L. We've got double zealotry mod and then double damage with pride. Okay, this one could be a little money. Let's check that double zealotry situation first. Zealotry, so it's cast speed while affected by zealotry, and then what was the other one? It was effects of consecrated ground linger, which was the bad one. So if we had a couple other zealotry mods, maybe it'd be better. Linger. There we go. Okay. Take a look here. 30C, so not it, Chief. And are you going to be using Pride with Zealotry? Maybe. Let's check Pride. Double damage while using Pride. There's none. What a surprise. Let's check the cast speed and the Pride without the lingering. I think the lingering is probably the worst of the two. 50C. Okay, this is probably not worth anything. You know, I'll put it in the 1X category because it's a double Zealotry mod with the Pride, but I doubt it, honestly. Now we have a double precision mod. Ooh, this actually could be kind of juicy. So the purity of fire we're going to ignore. We're going to ignore the purity of fire. So we have a double precision mod, and it was gain of blast charge, and the other one was attack speed precision. Let's go to attack speed precision. How much is this double precision mod worth? Okay. Yesterday, 2x, 6x. I'll put this guy right in here, somewhere between 1 and 5x. We've got haste, hatred, and vitality. You gain onslaught while affected by haste, life recovery while affected by vitality, and then conversion with hatred. So the conversion with hatred, I believe, is the good one. Is it not? Take a look. I know I have the memory of a small insect. Yep, 5x for hatred. And if you're gonna be running hatred, you might run haste. Let's check onslaught haste. Give me a little onslaught haste. You gain onslaught. Are there any? There is 9x, and this one also is a pen, but that's useless. Let's go. I'm gonna say that's in here. That's our first one in the 5 to 9x category. So we only have 4 more Watcher's Eyes. I'm pretty sure this is a sweet L so far. There's no way we made 250x. We have to hit one insane Watcher's Eye in the next 4. So we've got clarity, and we've got crit with. Okay, maybe, you know, maybe. So let's check the clarity mod with the other stuff. So non-channeling clarity. And then we have wrath and then leeched life with vitality. Wrath, gain, percent increased critical strike chance. Let's just check those two together first. 50C. Okay. So I'm just curious if I even add this in, is there even one out there? I'm just curious. It was percent damage leeched as life while affected by vitality, right? Yes. There's not one. Not a surprise. Let's drop clarity. There's one 2 weeks ago, and it's just been sitting in this guy's bank. It's a double wrath mod, though, so it's a little different. I think this is an L. I think it's an L. 3 more. We've got the lingering, we've got hatred, and we've got grace. I forget how much that hatred crit one was worth. Percent. Yes, that guy, right? Yeah, it was an X, right? Oh, 4x. Okay, 4x, and then you add a little grace in there. Maybe we pop a little. I'm thinking it's probably gonna be like. I'll round it to 5x. I'll round it to 5x. I'm being generous with myself because this is so bad. We've got intimidate with pride, discipline, and then haste. How much was that haste onslaught mod by itself? We didn't look, right? We just looked at it with the other one. Onslaught. I maybe should have done. Oh yeah, I should do haste. Onslaught. I think we didn't look by itself, right? 5C. Wow, trash. Absolute garbage. Last one. We've got pen with hatred and then discipline. I could see this working. I could see this working for some builds. So let's do hatred. It was pen with hatred, right? And the other one was discipline. I think it was just straight damage, percent ES gained while affected by discipline. Is that right? 90x? You think? I guess it has this mod though too. You think 33 minutes ago? I don't know. I mean, I see it, but man, 90x. I'm sus. Let me know what you guys think about this one in the comments. I'm really sus of how well, if this is not. I mean, he's got the gain flash charge precision as well, so it's a better triple than ours. But this guy's 100x, and this one's with just malevolence recovery, and that's bad. Maybe this is good. Maybe it's like a 50x Watcher's Eye. Maybe. I mean, the precision mod that we have there is not good. Cannot be blinded. But overall, I'm pretty sure we got absolutely spit roasted. I mean, this one was decent, right? The crit multi with precision and the pen with hatred. That was good. I bet you that overall we made maybe 100 to 150x back of the 280x spent. So really tough. I wish I could have gotten some better for you, but this is a huge gamble. So again, I appreciate the opportunity. The video's already so long, so I'm gonna just cut it off here. But thank you guys. Let me know what you guys think about these Watcher's Eyes. Did I make heinous price assumptions here? Tell me if I'm wrong in the comments. I always love reading that stuff, and I will catch you guys in the next one.